Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to a brand new video. I'm trying to get into a routine here, so I'm thinking I'm going to say this out loud so that it makes myself accountable. I want to start posting twice a week. So I'm saying this so that everyone can yell at me if I don't do that, but I really want to try. Where was I? My name is Jenny, in case you don't know. Also, in case you don't know, I got engaged back in December, so today I wanted to just do kind of a chill sit-down video and talk all about wedding stuff. So I want to talk about wedding dresses, I want to talk about wedding venues, and I want to talk about my engagement ring because I haven't talked a whole lot about it, but I do want to talk about it a bit because I love it a lot and I have some things that I want to say about it. So yeah, if you are interested in listening to me talk about wedding related things, then feel free to grab a snack, get comfy. If not, I totally get it. I know a lot of people do not care about wedding related content, so let's just get into it because I think I have a lot to say. First things first, let's talk about wedding dresses. This is the most exciting topic for me because I did get my wedding dress. I thought it was going to actually take me months to find the dress. So like, pat on the back for me because I'm super picky with everything. So last month I made several wedding dress appointments at several different places. I wanted to see all the different styles and just try a bunch of dresses on. So I did have an idea of what style of dress I wanted, and I'm gonna say right now I did not end up going with that style at all. And I've heard that happens a lot. Like, a lot of people go into it thinking that they're going to get a specific style and then they end up getting something totally different. So that's what happened with me. I really wanted a mermaid style dress. Like, I wanted it to be super like form-fitting. I wanted it to be super flattering on the bod. But honestly, like, I hated mermaid style dresses because they were so uncomfortable. Like, I'm not even kidding. I tried on a couple and I'm gonna show you guys a few clips. I couldn't even walk in them. They were so tight and so uncomfortable. So I don't have a video of every single dress I tried on, I don't think, just because there were some that were like, absolutely no. But I'm gonna start from the beginning and show you guys some of the dresses that I tried on because it was a lot of fun. Like, it is so much fun trying on wedding dresses and just seeing all the different styles. Some of them were so beautiful, but they were just a little bit too extravagant for me. Also, who would have thought wedding dresses are so heavy? Like, they are so heavy. But I'm just gonna show you guys, maybe not all of them, but I'll show you a few dresses that I tried on just because it was fun. So this first one, it was definitely more form-fitting. This was by the brand Made with Love. And this designer, I definitely knew going into this appointment that I wanted to try on some of their dresses. So this one was nice because it had the 3D lace, and I'm a huge fan of 3D lace, but it just wasn't super flattering. It was cute because it had sparkle, which I love, and it had 3D lace, but it was not comfy to walk in. This next one, so what I learned is that neckline is not super flattering on me. Like, I don't have the biggest boobs, but I also don't have the smallest boobs. So it was just like a weird in-between, and I later learned that more of a square neckline is way more flattering on me. I just honestly wasn't feeling the top. It didn't do a whole lot for me. This next one, again, did not like the top. It was super pretty and sparkly, but I just knew right away that she wasn't the one, so I didn't even really want to go further with that. So this one, again, was not a fan of the neckline. Like, that honestly did nothing for my boobs. And I don't like the off the shoulder. Again, like, all of these dresses are stunning, but they just weren't the one. Okay, so this one I actually couldn't walk in. Like, I'm not even kidding you. It was a two-piece, and unfortunately I don't have a video of taking off the outer skirt part there, but you can take off the outer skirt and then it's just completely mermaid style, and I couldn't walk in it. It was so unbelievably uncomfortable. This one my mom was obsessed with, and she was trying so hard to convince me to get it. There was something that I didn't like about it. So it did have pretty sparkle, it did have pretty lace, but it didn't have an open back, which was something that I really wanted in my dress. This one also had a removable skirt, so this one again was a little bit more of a mermaid style underneath, but it was like super pretty, just definitely not a dress that I ultimately saw myself walking down the aisle in. I really do want to show you guys my dress, but I can't I can't. This one here is honestly gorgeous. It is so sparkly. Like, the video doesn't even do it justice. I'm pretty sure it had pockets too, which is a huge bonus. My dress doesn't have pockets, but that would have been kind of fun. I knew that I really did want some 3D lace in my dress. I didn't want just all sparkles, so I kind of wanted a mix of the two. So that dress was a no. Okay, this dress, it gets an honorable mention because I actually really did love this dress. It had the 3D lace, but it didn't have sparkle, but it was super comfortable. It had pockets. I honestly really did love this dress, but I just decided that I wanted some sparkle, basically. So I decided to say no to that one, but it does get an honorable mention because I was probably a close-ish second. So then I went to the other appointment. My dress was the first dress that I tried on, and then basically every other dress after that just did not live up to it. So that's kind of how I knew that it was the one. For the rest of the appointments, I just have pictures, so maybe I'll insert some. But let me tell you guys a little bit about my dress. I'll give you some little hints. It is by the designer Martina Liana, which is an Australian designer. So my dress is being made in Australia. She's got 3D lace, she's got sparkle, she's got nice straps, she's got a square neckline, and she's got a bit of a train. She's an A-line style, not a mermaid style. So I'm super excited to pick it up. It is supposed to take 6 to 10 months. So that's just something to keep in mind if you need to go wedding dress shopping. It's actually better to do it sooner than later because once you get the dress in, then you still need to get alterations. And that apparently can take a couple months. So yeah, wedding dresses take time. But yeah, so maybe if you DM me and ask for a picture of the dress, I'll send it to you. I mostly just don't want Christian to see it. Anybody else can see it, I don't really care. But yeah, so now that we got that part out of the way, I want to talk about my engagement ring because it is obviously very special to me, but also because I get a lot of compliments on this ring, which is super flattering, but I kind of want to get more into the details of my ring because I've had some questions about it, so I figured I would just talk about it in a video. This is my engagement ring. I'll show you guys a good up close of it. So I'm going to give you guys all the details. This ring right here is not a diamond. Oh, maybe it's obvious to some people, I don't know. If this ring was a diamond, it would be easily over $30,000. Christian and I are not millionaires, so I really didn't want him to spend $1 trillion on a ring, especially since we're so young. I thought that would be kind of ridiculous if I had a $30,000 ring, literally a ring that's more expensive than my car I just bought. So anyways, let me get into the details because I'm sure some people are like, what the heck is going on? This ring is a moissanite. So moissanite it's not a fake diamond, it is a real gem. It is its own type of gemstone. So a lot of people think that moissanite is just a fake diamond, but it's not. It is completely its own category of gemstones. So moissanites are super comparable to diamonds. I think on the hardness scale, a diamond is a 10 and then moissanite is like a 9.2 or like a 9.5. So they're super similar in hardness. Another difference is moissanite in the natural sunlight. I'll show you guys, it's beautiful. It is like a multicolored sparkle versus diamond is more of just a colorless sparkle. That's like the best way I can describe it. It doesn't have like the rainbow sparkle in it. But the main difference between a moissanite and a diamond is the price. Long story short, I knew that I didn't want Christian to spend his life savings on a ring. I just thought that didn't make sense, especially for our stage in life. Plus, I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I mean it when I say I prefer moissanite because I do love how sparkly they are. So that's just me. Do with that what you will. If you still prefer diamonds, that's totally fine. I don't care. Even if we got rich in like 5 years from now, I still would not want a diamond ring. Like I'm never gonna want to replace this is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that is my little take on moissanite versus diamond. I think that a lot of people think that this is a diamond. I get so many comments on it. So I do want to get into the story of my engagement ring a little bit and just tell you guys kind of the backstory of it. I'm one of those people who feels the need to be in control of a lot of things. So when it came to my engagement ring, I kind of knew I needed to basically tell Christian exactly what I wanted because I just didn't want to risk being unhappy with my ring. And that sounds kind of shallow, but it is going to be on my finger for the rest of my life. So I knew that I wanted something that I honestly loved to bits. So I found this company on Instagram actually. The name of it is East West Gem Co. I'll link them down below. So I had been following them for a while, and then one day I stumbled upon this ring. I was like, game over, that is the one. So instantly I started sending pictures to Christian of it because I was like, she is the one for me. So originally I actually wanted an oval engagement ring, but then I saw this one and I was like, never mind. That took me forever to find, but I'm gonna give you guys all the specs of my ring. So since it is a moissanite, they don't do the size by carat, they do it by millimeters. I'm gonna put it on the screen, but this is exactly what it says. It is a 3.2 carat center, but in moissanite terms, that is a 10 by 8 millimeter crushed ice hybrid cushion cut modern white moissanite in 14 karat yellow gold. So that is a mouthful, but that is exactly what she is. I highly recommend East West Gem Co. My only downside that I will say is there is no warranty, so if anything happens to my ring, we are on our own, which is a little bit scary. So I just have to be super careful with it and not do anything to break it. I know some people want it to stay a surprise with their ring and they don't want to tell their partners anything and they want to figure it out on their own, but I did put Christian to the test a couple times. I would send him a post with like 3 different rings and I would tell him to pick which one he liked the most, and he always picked the worst one. So I just knew I had to do it on my own. So I don't see anything wrong with that. I did pick out this ring, but at least I know I love it. So that is the story of my ring. Last, I just want to pretty much briefly talk about wedding venues because, well, there isn't really a whole lot to update you guys on, to be completely honest. We do want to do a destination wedding. We decided we wanted to do Mexico. I want it to be affordable for everybody who's going to be coming, but I also wanted to have good options for wedding venues, so I'm kind of struggling a little bit. I wanted to do Cabo at first, but Cabo is just so expensive, so I really don't think we can make that work. We did go see a travel agent and she has been so helpful. I actually started exploring Punta Cana a little bit because they seem to have a lot of really good resort options for cheaper than Mexico, which I'm kind of confused by because I definitely thought Punta Cana would be more expensive. Definitely thinking April or May. The reason why we're not booking yet is because when it comes to booking group travel, they can only do a year in advance. So we went last month in April and it was too early since we are aiming for May. So we had to rebook an appointment for this month. So later this month, we're gonna go back to the travel agent and hopefully book something. We definitely do want a smaller wedding. The main reason that I want a small wedding is because I don't want a lot of eyes on me. I honestly just get anxiety thinking about having a bunch of people staring at me walking down the aisle. Christian and I are very private with our relationship. We don't do the PDA thing. So the fact that like our wedding day is essentially going to be just a day full of PDA, like definitely later this month I think we will have something booked, so that is super exciting. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Remember, I am trying to be consistent with uploading videos, so I'm gonna be posting this on Tuesday, so expect a new video on like Friday, okay? Anyways, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe. I appreciate all of my subscribers very much. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!